right. Whoa. Okay. All right. There we. Bleh. Bleh. Okay. Trying to figure out the lighting thing. I have a ring light here. It's kind of angled, but anyways, I wanted to do this right quick, even with the halo above me and stuff like that, and the rings in my glasses. But hey, Lowry seasoning salt, which I have just a little bit left. I was at Walmart, but I was at Walmart for their no-name brand, like Mayo type drops. This is the bomb, this flavor. So I bought 3 of these. This is the old one. And I forgot to buy the Lowry's. I went into another store in the mall. This is at a gym I go to. It's far away, but it's like its own ecosystem, right? It's like they have the Walmart upstairs. They have a dollar store downstairs. They have like a store that would be in Chinatown, but it's like a brand name. I think it's Kim Fat or Fu Lam. There, they have this other store, which is like they sell no-name brands. It's really cheap stuff, inexpensive. It just opened, and I guess you could say it's like Ross dressed for less if you live in the West Coast LA area. But it's not. Like Ross dressed for less is brand names sold real cheap because they're trying to get rid of it. You know, whatever. This doesn't have any brand names. Well, they had the Lowry seasoning salt, but half the size. And then they had another one next to it. I guess if you take Walmart food section, where they have the brand names, and then they have kind of the Equate version or no-name brand, you know. And usually it's a lot cheaper. They had the Lowry's at this particular store, which is called, it's a French name, Tigre Géant. Sounds nice, right? It just means giant tiger. Don't ask where the name came from. I have no idea, but it's a brand that's been around for a while. And of course, they don't have any stores. They downsized, but now they're kind of popping up in stores where communities do a lot of shopping, but they don't want to pay a lot. So there we go. So that's where I go. Anyways, so Lowry seasoning salt, they had the smaller version at this particular store. I wasn't about to go to Walmart. I was already buying a couple of shirts there and some no-name ketchup to try it out, and some candy. So this was right after the gym. I was not having it, even though it's right in up the no. I had already gone to the Walmart before going to the gym. I wasn't about to do it again afterwards. So Lowry seasoning salt, they had the half size, and then they had another one next to it, the same size, another no-name brand, but it was only 50 cents cheaper. It wasn't enough to make me buy it. I was like, nah, I can go to Walmart and get the full, and probably, it might be a couple bucks more. I don't know the price by heart, but it wasn't enough to make me react. But they were next to each other, right? So that's what they do. And then they have the little sticker that say 50 cents. No, ma'am. So a few shakers down, there was this. Another no-name brand. This is called, shit. Okay, there we go. Giant Value, Canada. So it's a no-name brand. I guess they call it Giant Value because it's made for the giant tiger. Because they don't sell it anywhere else. Oh, and if you're kosher, if you're Jewish, kosher, it's got the C-O-R. So there we go. And even says it in Hebrew, kasher 275. I don't know what the number means, but I know what the kosher stuff is. Does the Lowry's have oh yeah, Lowry's has the same thing. There we go. All right. And no MSG added to this. Is there no MSG added to this? I don't know. But I figured, as I see now, they're both the same size. I was going to do a taste test to see. I mean, this was about the same price. No, it was cheaper than the small version of the Lowry's and the small version of the no-name brand next to it. I think it was like $3 something And then the no name was like 3 something, or take away 50 cents. I don't know. And this was like, I think, let me check. Was it 2 something or 1 something? It was significantly cheaper and enough for me to buy it because it's bigger. It was cheaper. All right, that's the Walmart for the those fake mayo drops, which are the bomb. That flavor only. They don't have many flavor selections. Okay, so seasoning salt was $2.97, so it was under $3 for. If I go by eye, I'm gonna say maybe 1.5 times the small version of the Lawry's, or maybe even twice. So I was like, let me try it. Just like I got the no-name ketchup, which is, where is it? Because I'm running out. I thought I would try the Giant Value ketchup. I bought one. This was like $1 something. I think it was on special. I don't know. Some things I'm willing to try if the price is right, you know. But they didn't have sriracha. Sriracha is what I need. I'm buying it sometimes at the dollar store, although the dollar store, they make it too sweet, a little too liquidy. But the original one, even if you go to Chinatown, it's like $12 now. It used to be $4.99, and at this particular grocery store, I'd be able to get it for $3.99. No can do, never, ever, anywhere. The closest thing I got was the dollar store brand. Actually, this is the dollar store brand. I don't have any left, and I haven't gotten any since. But there was another Latino store, like a mom and pop store, that had one that was $5.99. You know, if it was the original brand for $5.99, I wouldn't buy it, but this was a little bit bigger, so I was like, okay, and support local business, and I was buying other things, so it kind of went all in one. So I'm not going to cook with it on camera. I'm just going to take the Lawry's and pour a little bit on my hand. Oh, this has a flip top opening. Okay. I'm going to actually put this back in the cover here. Actually, I'll taste it out of this, because I have to open up the safety seal of the no name. I like the fact that I don't have to do a thumbnail, because it kind of worked. Just that quick thumbnail showing the 2 containers. So this will go public right away. And I got the idea to do more evergreen content. Just because I hopped onto this video channel, which I've seen before, and it was just about pomades. Pompadour, like whatever you put in your hair for pomades. I have a few. I have Dax. I have Soft and Sheen. What is it? Dax. Oh, both of them are Dax. And then I have other products that I use in my hair, and I figured, I might as well talk about the products, because they get views where people are looking for stuff like that. So I wanted to add some of that in just to get things going with this channel. And it is stuff I'm interested in, so that's good. All right, so I'm actually going to just dip my finger in this because I'm the only one who uses this. So I'm going to start with the good one, whatever's left in here. See, it's gone to the bottom. I'm going to wet my finger, spread out in the middle, put my finger, Lawry's. Okay. There we go. Actually, I'm going to pour more because it wasn't. So I'm pouring quite a considerable amount. Try Try it again, because it didn't kick. Okay, that. Okay, that was a good taste. I'm gonna rinse with water a bit. Now I gotta see how my... Oh, I was thirsty. Now I gotta see if this is anywhere close. I'll read the ingredients afterwards, because I think this doesn't have sugar as the second ingredient. But anyways, oh, and it's got some pepper or whatever on the top. It's not like complete. How do I shake this a bit? I'm just going under the assumption that this is not as well made, but could be wrong. Or could have more of a cheaper ingredient. So I'm gonna just do that. It's close. It seems, maybe because I put more on, it seems to have a stronger taste. And it's probably because it has more salt in it. No, it will do. It will do. I'm gonna get that Lawry's. Of course, I'm gonna buy Lawry's when I get a chance, but this wasn't bad. It'll do. I mean, if I put it into cooking, it's fine. I'm gonna cook. I made some beans on the crock pot, and I have some greens from Chinatown. And I'm just gonna mix them together. So, if I read the ingredients for Lawry's, okay. First ingredient is salt. Second is sugar. So it's got that sweet and salt taste. That's probably why it's less strong with the salt. Spices and herbs, dehydrated onion, cornstarch, probably as a filler. Dehydrated garlic, high oleic sunflower oil, paprika extractives. Why extractives? I don't know. Natural flavor, tricalcium phosphate, which I guess is a preservative. Now, the giant value is, see, it's got salt, which is the same as the Lawry's. The second ingredient is spices, including red pepper, or in brackets, dehydrated garlic, which is the same. Oh no, the Lawry's has dehydrated onion. Dehydrated onion, calcium silicate, as opposed to tricalcium phosphate, and that's it. May contain sesame, soy, wheat, mustard. I guess it's produced in the same machines that have that, and they don't clean it that well, whatever. So it's the sugar, I think that's the main thing. If I get brave, maybe one day I'll make an experiment, take this and use some sugar, or sugar substitute, and see what that does. Let me taste this one more time, the Lawry's. I'm gonna put more and see if it hits strong like the other one. I'm guessing it doesn't because of that sugar to offset the salt. And I can't even get as much on my finger, it seems to me. No, there was a hit of the salt. It was stronger because I put more on. I just don't think it was more, but it wasn't like the no-name brand. It was like, but I did taste the other herbs, spices. So, I'm not down in the dumps with this. Come on, there we go.